Okay, I'll come in with this. Of course, I have to get my 2 bits over here. So this is Akash, very old friend and great guy, AppSec and whatever. And he's going to be our first guy on Viewpoint. This is Akash is India was Viewpoint.
Okay.
Or I could say I as Viewpoint. The whole idea is to capture people like you, the great guys in the infosec community in the country, and get their sound bites, inspiring people, whatever. All yours.
Thank you so much for having me, being the first one on Valentine's Day. That means a lot. So I'm going to talk about something which is quite dear to me, a topic that I end up discussing with a lot of people, and that's about investments in security products. Okay. In my line of work, I consult with a lot of small and medium-sized companies, and one of the most important things they grapple with, one of the challenges they have is they don't have technically skilled manpower to do security for them. But at the same time, they are bombarded with ads and material about different security products which different companies are trying to sell, which is obviously required in the ecosystem. But what ends up happening is a lot of times they end up they don't have a lot of money to spare. Their budgets are limited. They end up buying products which are not appropriate for either their requirements or the size of the company, and a lot of them, honestly, they are also at fault because they don't do the appropriate research, because the decision makers are not really aware of what's required, what's not required. And I basically want to talk about that there are enough open source alternatives and cheaper ways to achieve security. Maybe not at the level of what a big enterprise would want, but at a level of assurance where these smaller companies can also minimize risk and minimize the money that they spend upfront to buy security products. Okay, I work in the application security domain. So most of the automated scanners there start at thousands of dollars. Right now, these products are really good if the right people are using them. But in most cases, the money that they could have spent in training their manpower is spent in ending up buying really expensive scanners, and those scanners then lie unused. The net effect of that is that you have the software, but nobody's using it, or they're not using it correctly, and they are still insecure. But their whole point of view about security is that it's very tough to do, it's very, very expensive, and everyone is out to fleece them. I want to give you a couple of personal anecdotes about this. One of the small things that I do is help companies harden their servers on which they run their websites and databases. And what ends up happening is they end up taking a service or taking a software as a service or a tool which says or claims to say that it will secure them. But mostly they end up buying scanners. And the scanners do a really good job of figuring out what the holes are, what the vulnerabilities are, but the mitigation recommendations and generally the solutions those provide are so generic that it does not end up helping them become secure. Okay, and I personally want the viewers of India Watch and anyone else who cares to listen to this, that be a part of the community. There is a lot of good guidance, a lot of good advice, and a lot of different ways of achieving security assurance without breaking the bank, right? And obviously nobody is doing this for free, right? You contribute to the community, or you come and bring your problems to the community, and the community will gladly help you. And that's what I want to create here, which is already present in a mature market like the United States, but in India we have it's sorely lacking, right? And that's all I have to say. Do you have any questions?
Oh, good. Thanks a lot. No, I don't have any questions except that, okay, you talked about, not breaking the bank. So when you talk about open source tools for scanning, two questions over here. One is the extent of, reporting which you get out of that, because normally Janta says that commercial is better than open source or whatever. So does it give you the same, 10 by 10? Or or do they give you 8 by 10 as far as commercial is
So I'll
concerned?
answer this in three parts.
Yeah.
First is the part about where people have this perception that the open source tool will require them to a lot of effort to get it working for them. What I'm going to say is that the commercial tool will do the same. To really use it well and to utilize it to its full capacity, you will end up doing a lot of tweaking anyways. So even if you're not talking about the money part, the effort spent is the same. And you may not have the people qualified to do that. Second part is the reporting. The reporting thing is a myth created for enterprise customers, where the consumer of the initial report, the management, does not want your technical details, right? But the guys who will actually make the fixes or the mitigations or evaluate if the report makes sense or not is a different team. And invariably, the management will end up deciding that do they want their technical people to spend time and effort on that or not. The open source tools will directly go to the source. Rather than giving you pretty graphs, what they will end up doing is giving you clear, insightful information that this is vulnerable. And they will not do very, specific mitigation for you, but they will give you enough to research more and get the solutions for yourself. But getting someone trained in your company or engaging with the community at that time will give you more value than buying the tool and expecting pretty reports where the mitigation does not happen. The report can keep telling you you're insecure, but that doesn't change anything.
Okay. And in terms of pricing, of course, the way what I know, either it's like 10 times less or maybe 50 times less than a normal commercial tool. You would end up.
It depends on the tool. The basic tool that you can look at is like the one example I gave is of NetSparker. The commercial one is for $5,000. You get a limited version for free. It's not open source, it's free, which will take care of SQL injection, cross-site scripting, and they give you access to the support. Right? Now the point is, you might worry about the other things not covered. But if you're going to spend that 6,000 every year and not train your person, that 6,000 may or may not give you the results. But at the same time, if you look at W3AF or any of the open source tools, or even invest in OWASP app and engage in their community, be on the mailing list, present your results in a way with semi-anonymous, you're not disclosing sensitive information, and ask them to help you tweak the results, you will get a better cost advantage for sure.
Good. So now we're going to end it together. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great insight. So I hope Janta moves towards open source, and of course commercial plug over here both of us. So नहीं समझ में आया, contact us.
Yes, thank you so much. Bye.